before I had told you, my martini glass makes a fabulous vase. And let me show you how. Well, dear God, we don't want to waste an olive, do we? Now, add your water and pick a larger bloom. Hydrangeas work well in this. Be still, my heart. This is a coral charm. Penny. It's only available 2 times the entire year. So I take advantage of it when I can. This is what you do. Remove leaves always. And then I'll take my snips. Can you believe? Look at that lovely long stem. Gone. Just a little stem. Oh, is it the right? Look at that. Now, just imagine if you had a bunch of different kinds of glasses running down your dining room table. Would that not be fabulous? I know it would be. Let me show you some other techniques, since that wasn't too difficult, was it? For flower arranging. Let's start with one of the easiest. My dear friend, Holly Chapel, invented these wonderful things for people to arrange in. These. There's many things you can do with these, but I'm going to show you the main thing it was invented for. It's called a pillow. Holly Chapel's pillow. Syndicate makes it. You just snap it together. Boom, 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 chakalaka, boom, chakalaka, boom. Okay, we're connected. And then you take it and you place it over your container. Add your water first, of course. The wonderful thing about this contraption is you get your flowers all arranged in it. Now, for beginners, you might want to take some anchor tape, waterproof tape, and tape it down on 2 sides. But the beautiful thing about this is you get it all arranged. You can lift it up out of your container and the flowers don't move. They don't move at all. And the wondrous thing about that is, because once you make an arrangement that you want to last every 3 days, you must change the water, flower food. But with them all arranged, you could come under here and snip, 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 snip. Give them a fresh cut, because as we learned, stem cells, they close up and they need a fresh cut to get to some new cells. Quick dip your arrangement and water, flower food, plop! And there you go. This is so easy for keeping your flowers fresh. Now, moving on. Let's talk about a compote. Now, back in the olden days, when I was young, there were these things. Actually, you find them, well, no, Floral Genius makes these. They're fabulous. These are what's called a frog, not in the throat, frog in the arrangement. You put that down like that. There is some gooey, clay kind of stickum stuff that you put on here, put on there, and then you push it down. It doesn't move. It does not move. And you arrange. Now, unlike the pillow, when you need to change the water, cut the stems, that's a much trickier procedure. You know, I don't even know how you do it except for take one out, snip. I don't know if this is the best for long-lasting arrangements. Here's another thing, darling. It's a glass frog. Another antiquity. Again, gooey stuff, plop it down, and you can arrange with them. These hold your flowers at all different angles to make it a unique thing. Now, let's try another way. My favorite dirty vase, as you can see. Now, waterproof tape comes in green and it also comes in clear. My favorite brand is the Oasis. The others don't seem to have stickability as much. I'm going to show you with the green because it'll make it easier to see, but you should get some clear. What you want to do is just barely go over the edge. Whoop, did not stick. There, go over the edge. You can tear it with your finger. And probably I would say, this vase size, I would do 4 going one way. I think. You need to leave space. So difficult, not cooperating with me today. Okay, so see, you do it this way, and then you do it that way. So we are creating a grid. You want to keep it short, not like I just did there. Keep it short. Okay, I'll trim. Okay, and then we'll go the opposite way. Well, you remember in geometry and all that, perpendicular, parallel. Well, you need to know those things. So here we go. So we do 3 going the other way. And then, especially it's so much better with clear tape than this green, because of course, then you really can't see it. But here's the big trick. Okay, so as you see, we have this grid. Now, very important step. Yes, and it would have been wise to put water with the flower food in before you do this, but if you didn't, oh well, you'll have fun going in between the little holes. This is the important thing. Take your anchor tape and right where the top of the vase, you go along and lock in the grid you have just created. Be sure to overlap it over each other because that really seems to help the tape stick. Now, trim up the excess, but this gives you a wonderful grid for designing, for you newbies at this. Another option, there's so many. Another option is chickawa. Yes, this lovely stuff, which you can get all of these things on Amazon. Isn't that fabulous? Especially for us who live in Podunkia. What you do, if you have a opaque, well, I'll show you on the opaque, never mind. Okay, you create either just enough and you mush it all around. See, look at all that. These are going to hold stems. And you shove it right here. Ha ha! That's it. Ha ha! Done. And you can put your stem, let me show you. Let me get a stem. Okay, look. Of course, this will be way, okay, this one's shorter. This rose, now notice, let's say I want it angled like this. Look at this. Okay, ha ha ha. Look, I would cut it shorter, and look at the angle you're getting. You need angles, darlings, to create a beautiful arrangement. But look at that, isn't that fabulous? Now, let's go with the opaque. This is what I mean about don't just think of vases. Think of teapots, martini glasses, old vintage glasses, and this, look at this, isn't this lovely? This held a candle from Target. Look, excuse me, get back in there. Okay, now, you can take this, make it a little larger to cover the opening. That is the trick. The opening is what you need to cover. But mush it. Now, if you feel like it's going to pop out and not stay, go ahead and do a crisscross of your anchor tape and it will hold it fine. But don't forget the trick. Go around the edge to lock in your tape. Here's another unusual, unusual. This is a soup bowl, an individual soup bowl from Crate and Barrel. Do you know what a lovely flower arrangement that would make for a petite table? Maybe for a cocktail table or in your guest bedroom nightstand? What a lovely hostess you would be if you created something for your guests. And then, look at these. These are from Amazon. These are actually a candle holder. Little candle holder. Let's do this. Let's take a beautiful peony and pour some water in here. Oh, it's a little everywhere. And look. Imagine those sprinkled in with your martini glasses, your antique glasses, or whatever else you can find to put in it. This would make a fabulous floral runner for your dining room table. One more thing. Let's put it back in the martini glass. It's making me sad to see an empty martini glass, so we better fill it with something. Okay. Now, this little vase is from the Dollar Tree. $1. I tell you, have you ever gone to a party and said, hey, I need something to take the host and hostess? Let me tell you, go run to the Dollar Tree, this is Dollar Tree. Pick up a bunch of these dollar vases, and using any of the techniques, the chicken wire, the grid, and make a little flower arrangement. It's wonderful, inexpensive, and it's a wonderful gift. People always seem to appreciate when you bring them flowers. I wonder why. Okay, so as you can see, there's a myriad of things that you can use to put flowers in, and a myriad of ways to arrange them. You just go for it and try different things out. Ta-ta for now, darlings. I'll be back